Hey YouTube, Eastridge Hiker here with another product review video for you. This one I'm pretty excited about, kind of ridiculously excited for what it actually is. As you can see, it's from Holtzman, Gorilla Survival. They have some great products, and unfortunately it is not a knife. I decided to unbox this one, really just because I got it in the mail today and I wanted to do something to it, and so I wanted you guys to see it first. So I'm doing this review. This is my first unboxing video. Usually I like to test the products and stuff. This one, is a little different. You don't have to test this one in the field necessarily. And from their little knife I bought earlier in the month, I know that their ferro rods are awesome. So I'm doing the unboxing, and of course you got the silica. Get this out of the way. Comes with a little thank you, free gift, and then the ferro rod. This is the bad boy, the 6" by 1/2 inch, and I have been eyeballing this for a while now. It comes with, of course, the ferro rod, the striker, which has, get this to focus here, sorry about the shakiness. My boy lost part of my, come on now, alright, oh well, he lost part of my tripod. So I'll show you in just a minute what I've got going here. I've got sticks off a pine tree that I'm using. But as you can see, it's got this little metric roller on it. It has a bottle opener, the scraper part, with the jagged edge. I believe the bottle opener is also a 1/4 inch wrench, if I'm not mistaken. It sure looks like it would work that way. And on the back side is a map scale for kilometers. Everything is metric. Not sure why, but we're the only country that likes to do our standard system anyway. So, but that's the scraper. I am going to use this for the video. I'll probably put it on a keychain. The hole is for this lanyard, so you can wear it around your neck. And there's a hole also in the ferro rod, or tie it to something, whatever. I have a handle that I've made for this. That's why I wanted to get this done, so that I can get this handle on it. This Holtzman logo, it appears to be a sticker, so I'm actually going to try to peel that off and put it on the handle, just so everybody knows what kind of ferro rod it is. I doubt it'll last very long, but it's worth a shot. And try to give them some advertisement if I can. Okay, but this is how it's boxed. Everything that I've gotten from them, everything that they sell, seems to be in these gift boxes, which are extremely nice if you plan to use it, to give as a gift. Definitely the nicest packaging I've received in knives, and definitely ferro rods. I think everything else I've bought has come in just a little plastic pack. Okay, so to the product testing. I'm just going to try to light a few things, some of the things that I normally use, and I want to use a couple other ferro rods, show you the difference. This is my go-to, what I normally use. The handle broke off. It had a little compass whistle handle thing, which you're going to see in a minute, because the other ferro rod I got, the handle broke off of it too. So I put the handle from this one on it, and then I made this one out of fat wood. The idea being that I left this little tail here so that I could scrape this if I need to, to have my fire starter kind of all in one. And I've made another one for this one, which is here. It's got little finger grooves in it, got the tail on it, and it's again fat wood out of the same tree. Actually the tree that my tripod branches come from. And then I'm of course going to shove that down in there and glue it. I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done with this review, actually. And then the other ferro rod I brought, it actually comes from this knife. This is, of course, not the original handle, because, you know, what I just said. But this little knife is awesome, too. I got a review coming up on it. This thing was dirt cheap. I got it for like 11 something, maybe 12 bucks after tax off Amazon. It's Extremis. And it's just a little camping knife. It is durable, it's thick. At first I didn't care for that, but it does awesome on the ferro rods. So it's grown on me. It stays sharp for a really long time. It's very comfortable, but you know, I got a review coming on it, and this is not about this knife. So ferro rod. And then brought a few things from my little fire kit. I didn't bring the whole thing because what's the use? I brought some fire starters that I make. If you want to see how I make these, let me know. I'll do a video on them, you know, whatever. Just let me know in the comments. Another thing is this little tinder wick that I also made. I got some birch bark, some char cloth, my favorite fat wood, because I have, seems like an endless supply. This is what I have it in case you were wondering. That's just to blow the fire. Those things are really handy. Keeps your face from getting hot, direct your fire really well. You can do the same thing with a piece of antenna, but they're awesome. My little tin, of course, that I make my char cloth in, obviously. It's burnt to death. And I brought some jute. I'm going to try that. Any female viewers, you'll know what this is right off the bat. But we're calling it cotton, because I always like to keep one. Normally it's in the pack. I'm not sure why this is not in the pack. I think my boy that, you know, the same child that lost my tripod thing had this playing with it and popped it open. So he likes to play in my outdoor stuff, except the knives. He knows better. But of course, more char cloth. You can see that it's black and black, so it's hard to see, but it's right here. These are just little alcohol and wax soaked sheets, cotton sheets that I use. These are from my gun cleaning, you know, when I clean my guns. So I have a bunch of these cotton patches. They're cotton flannel patches. I always have a bunch of them on hand. You can get them dirt cheap, and they are awesome for, you know, obviously cleaning guns, but for fire making purposes. Let's see, let's use this smaller piece. It's also what I use to make the wicks here. That way will catch, you know. Anyway, sorry about the mumbling. I tend to do that. We're gonna do all this. Get this out of the way. But first things first. I want to scrape this off, you know, some of the coating. I'll let you see what it's like. Get off my butt here. And for those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody either knows or doesn't really care. The coating is mostly for shipping purposes, so that these things don't spark during shipping. But they're also handy to protect it from corrosion. I didn't know that part of it. Found that out with this one. As you can see, it's very worn. And I got flooded one night in my camp, and that thing had the weirdest green mold stuff deposits. I don't know what it was, but I had to sand it down. Which sandpaper also will strike a ferro rod, in case you're wondering. You never know when that might come in useful. You know, you might have sandpaper, a ferro rod, and some cotton. You put your cotton in your hand, just do it around the thing, and it will spark. It surprised me. But just so you can see what kind of sparks this thing throws off. I don't know what he uses, but they are awesome. They are amazing. Kind of give you an idea. Which this one I like too. This has been a good ferro rod. Somebody was asking me about that one actually recently. I gotta say, this scraper is awesome. It really throws some sparks. It's got like a really pronounced edge here. Okay, so you see the sparks. I guess we'll start with this one. I have no doubt there's going to be no issue whatsoever with getting to light. I'm going to throw that striker back over there and go back to my go-to. Always using a knife, it's just so convenient. But, which, as you can see, my favorite knife, my little neck knife, Holtzman. Woo! Okay, yeah, that took nothing. Let's move these out of the way. Next, cotton. There it goes. That one had some sort of weird layer to get through. I think I was on the string, but anyway. Okay, this thing, these I make, this is just some jute twine dipped in wax. But these little things are handy. What's the best angle, is it? Hey YouTube, I don't know what's going on with my camera. The last two videos I've tried to do has been a bunch of issues, but it cut off while I was doing the fire wick, and so I actually redid it, and it messed up again. So here we go again. As you can see, my fire cube is still burning. This is the new handle. I actually have already glued it on because I did that at the end of the first time I tried to record the video. So I'm done catching stuff on fire. It worked perfectly, fantastic with my fire cube, with birch bark, everything I tried was no issue whatsoever. I'm sorry I don't have that footage. If you want me to do it again, just leave it in the comments. I'll be glad to. You know, I like starting fires, but I've got stuff to do, and I can't sit out here all day. I don't know if I mentioned my little fire starter cubes I make. If you want to see how I make them, just let me know in the comments. This is what they start out as, a little cotton wick. But they burn for about, 30 minutes, give or take, 25, 30 minutes. And they're super easy. They work super well. And my new handle, as you can see, might as well show you. It is glued on already. I got the sticker off of the ferro rod and glued it on there. Glued it on there, stuck it on there. I don't know how long it'll stay, but we'll see. But if you want to see me do the rest of it, just let me know. But if you like what you see, like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you didn't finish the video, then screw you. You're not here to hear it anyway. Thanks.